Textual questions and answers. Dust of Snow by Robert Frost. Question 1. What is a dust of snow? What does the poet say has changed his mood? How has the poet's mood changed? Answer. In Robert Frost's poem, Dust of Snow, the term, dust of snow, refers to the small particles of snow that fall from a tree branch when it is shaken by a crow. It represents a tiny, seemingly insignificant event in nature. The poet says that the dust of snow has changed his mood by taking the wheel and setting his life to sweet accord. Essentially, it has lifted his spirits and changed his outlook on life. Prior to this moment, the speaker may have been feeling burdened or troubled, but the gentle touch of the snow brings about a sudden shift in his mood. The poet's mood changes from a state of heaviness or melancholy to a lighter, more uplifted state. The falling snow serves as a metaphorical cleansing or renewal, symbolizing the power of nature to offer moments of solace and beauty even in the midst of life's challenges. Question 2. How does Frost present nature in this poem? The following questions may help you to think of an answer. What are the birds that are usually named in poems? Do you think crow is often mentioned in poems? What images come to your mind when you think of a crow? Again, what is a hemlock tree? Why doesn't the poet write about more beautiful trees such as a maple, or an oak, or a pine? What do the crow and hemlock represent, joy or sorrow? What does the dust of snow that the crow shakes off a hemlock tree stand for? Answer. In Dust of Snow, Robert Frost presents nature as a powerful force capable of influencing human emotions and perspectives. He achieves this through the use of imagery and symbolism. Birds in poetry. Birds often mentioned in poems include songbirds like nightingales or larks, which are associated with beauty, music, and joy. Crows, on the other hand, are less frequently mentioned in poetry. When they are often associated with darkness, mystery, and sometimes death. Image of a crow. When thinking of a crow, images of a dark, ominous bird perched on a branch, cawing loudly, or flying across a gray sky might come to mind. Crows are often seen as symbols of darkness or negativity in literature and folklore. Hemlock tree. A hemlock tree is a type of evergreen tree known for its dense foliage and conical shape. In Frost's poem, the choice of a hemlock tree over more conventionally beautiful trees like maple or oak may symbolize the poet's preference for highlighting beauty in unexpected or overlooked places. Hemlock trees are also associated with resilience and endurance, as they are able to thrive in harsh conditions. Symbolism of the crow and hemlock. In the context of the poem, the crow and hemlock tree represent elements of nature that are typically associated with darkness or sorrow. However, in this instance, they serve as agents of transformation and redemption. The dust of snow that the crow shakes off the hemlock tree symbolizes a small, unexpected moment of beauty and purity amidst the darkness, representing the poet's belief in the capacity of nature to bring joy and upliftment even in the bleakest of circumstances. Question 3. Have there been times when you felt depressed or hopeless? Have you experienced a similar moment that changed your mood that day? Answer. State your own experience. Extra questions. Long answer questions. Is the underlying message for us about our hectic life in the poem, Dust of Snow? Answer. In the poem, Dust of Snow, by Robert Frost, the underlying message regarding our hectic lives is that amidst the chaos and busyness of life, there are moments of unexpected beauty and solace found in nature. The poet encounters a seemingly insignificant event, a crow shaking down the dust of snow from a hemlock tree, that profoundly changes his mood and uplifts his spirits. This event serves as a metaphor for the small, yet impactful moments of serenity and joy that can break through the monotony and stress of our hectic lives. It reminds us to pause, appreciate the beauty around us, and find solace in the simplicity of nature, even in the midst of our busiest days. Our mental condition depends on our surroundings. Explain with reference to the poem, Dust of Snow. Answer. The poem, Dust of Snow, illustrates how our mental state is influenced by our surroundings. Before the dust of snow falls on him, the poet describes his mood as one of regret or sadness, suggesting that his mental condition is reflective of the dreary winter day. However, the simple act of the crow shaking down the dust of snow from the hemlock tree changes his mood instantly, bringing him a sense of renewal and upliftment. This highlights the profound impact that nature can have on our mental well-being. It emphasizes the importance of being attuned to our surroundings and finding moments of beauty and tranquility in nature to improve our mental health and overall outlook on life. What is the central idea of the poem, Dust of Snow, by Robert Frost? Answer. In Dust of Snow, by Robert Frost, the poet encounters a moment of unexpected beauty and solace amidst the mundanity of his day. The poem begins with the poet describing a seemingly ordinary occurrence, a crow shaking down the dust of snow from a hemlock tree. This event, though small in scale, serves as a catalyst for a profound emotional transformation within the poet. Before the dust of snow falls on him, the poet's mood is depicted as one of regret or despondency, perhaps reflecting the weight of his burdens or the monotony of his daily life. However, the sudden and unexpected interaction with nature, the crow shaking down the dust of snow, interrupts this mood, bringing with it a sense of renewal and upliftment. The contrast between the darkness of the crow and the purity of the snow highlights the juxtaposition of light and darkness, beauty and despair. The dust of snow, symbolizing purity and innocence, gently descends upon the poet, symbolically washing away his troubles and rejuvenating his spirit. Through this simple yet powerful encounter with nature, the poet experiences a shift in perspective, finding solace and joy in the midst of his troubles. The poem celebrates the transformative power of nature's beauty to uplift the human spirit and offers a poignant reminder to pause, appreciate the beauty around us, and find moments of serenity and joy amidst life's challenges. Overall, the central idea of Dust of Snow revolves around the profound impact that nature can have on our emotional well-being, illustrating how even the smallest encounters with the natural world can bring about moments of unexpected beauty and renewal in our lives. Short answer type. What did the poet think of the day before the fall of dust of snow on him? Answer. Before the fall of the dust of snow, the poet likely thought of the day as regrettable or unpleasant. What is the central idea of the poem? Answer. The central idea of the poem revolves around the transformative power of nature's beauty in uplifting one's mood and bringing unexpected moments of joy amidst life's challenges. What do the crow and hemlock symbolize? Answer. In the poem, the crow symbolizes something ordinary or mundane, while the hemlock tree symbolizes nature or the natural world. Together, they represent the unexpected beauty and serenity found in everyday life. What does the poet mean when he says, saved some part of the day? Answer. When the poet says, saved some part of the day, he means that the experience of the dust of snow falling on him changed his mood and salvaged a portion of the day from being entirely negative or regrettable. Where was the crow sitting and what did it do? Answer. The crow was likely sitting on the hemlock tree and shook down the dust of snow onto the poet. Read the extracts carefully and answer the questions that follow. The way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree. A. What did the crow do to the hemlock tree? B. What was there on the tree at that time? C. Where do you think was the poet then? D. Name the poem and the poet. Answer. The crow shook down the dust of snow from the hemlock tree. B. There was dust of snow on the tree at that time. C. The poet was likely standing beneath or near the hemlock tree when the crow shook down the dust of snow. D. The poem is Dust of Snow by Robert Frost. 2. Has given my heart a change of mood, and saved some part of a day I had rued. A. What had given the poet a change of mood? B. What had the poet thought of that day? C. How was some part of the day saved for the poet? D. What is the rhyme scheme of this stanza? Answer A. The dust of snow shaken down by the crow had given the poet a change of mood. B. The poet had thought of that day as regrettable or unpleasant. C. Some part of the day was saved for the poet because the dust of snow changed their mood and brought a positive moment amid a day they had regretted. D. The rhyme scheme of this stanza is AABB.